Hello there, and a very good morning to you from all of us here at Primetime Morning. I'm Chloe Cho. Your regular host, Suzanne Zhang and Stephen Shaw, are away, and many thanks for tuning in. Let's take a quick check on the top stories this morning. Get ready for a Putumayo party. The Brooklyn Funk Essentials are raring to bring the house down at this year's Mosaic Festival. The 12-piece live outfit with members from all over the world are gearing up for their debut performance right here in Singapore. And mixing up a mix of genres like funk, Latin, reggae, jazz, house, electro, hip-hop, well, you name it, the group hopes to get audiences right here on their feet, of course, in New York style. And we have three members of the group with us this morning. We have Papa D, Hanifa Walida, and also Lachi in the house. Well, thank you so much, guys, for dropping in.
No problem.
You guys are looking very stylish. Now, I mean, what we heard was just really fantastic. Really, it's called, some people describe your music as Latin jazz. Acid jazz. Some people say reggae. How would you describe your music?
It's Brooklyn funk. it's difficult to put one, to label it like that, because we mix them in different styles and influences.
Yeah, and I think acid jazz was something that we were branded because of the time that we came out in the mid-90s. Acid jazz was a thing when they couldn't describe something, they called it acid
and
jazz.
Here's an interesting review that I read about you. Turkish Daily News, fireworks from all over the world suddenly met for a street party. That's how they described your music. Would you agree with that,
I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Eclectic funk, you know.
Eclectic funk.
Yeah.
And where do you get your inspiration? I mean, judging from the way you're dressed, it's just complete different style. It's you have like a motley crew of performers, and somehow they come in together and create so much energy. How do you do that?
I think it's reflective of just the band stemming from New York, because New York is that way, and in Brooklyn in particular, it has so many nationalities, so many influence just within that one borough in New York, and so everyone comes from every place, so we have to find ways to blend that in, find a harmony. I think we found that after years of being together.
And the interesting thing is, now Hanifa Walida, you're the only one based in Brooklyn.
Myself and
then everybody else is living in Sweden, living in Hamburg, living in all sorts of... And yet, how do you all come together to perform?
Yeah, I mean, practically, we have to hook up somewhere, meet up somewhere.
Usually Paris is where we rehearse these days, because a lot of the tours start there. But sometimes New York. I mean, we've been recording the new album mostly in New York.
I see.
It's still sort of a base for us, even if people live.
And I've heard that you guys used to tour together, perform for what? James Brown, the James Brown, Jamiroquai, and then now you've struck out on your own. How does that feel?
Well, yeah, we've been support act for a lot of, and played festivals with a lot of different bands. And now we're touring. We've always been touring, you know.
You want to give me a little sampling of your sounds? Is that possible? I know two of you are vocals. I'm really dying to hear you perform live this morning.
Oh my goodness! Okay, you put us on the spot. That wasn't part of it.
All right.
Let's see. What's the song? We have a song called You Don't Know Nothing.
Okay.
Talking about just traveling the world, and sometimes you can travel the whole world and still know nothing. So baby, 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 you don't know nothing. You travel around the world, not knowing what you're wanting. Yeah, what you're wanting. Say baby, 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 you don't know nothing.
There was dead silence between the two of you. Why was that?
Because he plays bass.
And I don't do anything in that song.
Would you like...
I can give you some reggae style.
Okay.
Rhythm, rhythm, well, that's what we bring. Rhythm and the rule are good vibes are the king, you hear me? Rhythm, rhythm, well, come dance and sing. Come see me, you know me dancing, shoes and ting. Cause rhythm in me heart and me say rhythm in me soul. Rhythm in me body, it a take control. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, good vibes we are spread. Come feel the rhythm in the dance from your toe up to you head.
Ooh, now, Lanti, you have to give it to us.
I'm not a vocal man.
But you can do a slap like this. So,
now, how about something together? Create an immediate jam sesssion for me right now.
Oh, gosh, that's on the spot.
Gentlemen, please.
We were not prepared for this.
But,
yeah, live in the world.
No, wow. Live in a world of beats and bass lines, mics and dope rhymes. Show me your hands for the good of all time. Get in that ship and fly high.
Oh, gentlemen, beautiful, beautiful. You're just as beautiful as the way you look. And speaking of looks, tell me about your style here. It's quite eccentric. Is this the regular? How would you describe your outfit?
This is just
today?
my everyday outfit. Just something some old rags. I don't know. I might dress that. You know, I love my hats. That's a thing that I love my hats, and I love glasses. I think overall, all of us, we think it's fun. We're a big band and we like to look a certain way on stage. And everybody, just like musically, what we bring into the band, we have our own styles. You know?
That's right.
So I think it's probably kind of fun to watch us as well.
And I'm sure the ladies like watching you too. You know, I noticed that the performance, each song has so much energy, requires so much energy. How do you keep the energy level up all the time you go on stage? Lati.
Well, I think part of it is that, you know, like we have the 3 singers and they're all really different. So like it's like a review, you know. There's always new things happening, and then we have the instrumentalists and musicians, and they're also like really talented people. So it's like there's constantly something going on. So and you know, I mean, behind that you have this driving funk beat, and it's like that just it's a good show. You know?
And what is the driving beat or the sound that's grabbing the band at this moment? You've tried almost every single genre.
Yeah, but it's always the funk. You know, the essential is the funk, and then I mean, the bass can sometimes be more like reggae, but the drums is always funk, and then you have like the Latin percussion.
Your group's biggest inspiration, James Brown?
That's probably something that everybody could say. Yeah, we love James Brown. Yeah. But then I think everybody's got their own kind of niche. You know, like I'm more from the reggae side, and some people are more, but James Brown definitely. And R.I.P. Mr. James Brown.
I'm more hip hop, soul, like Tina Turner, MC Light.
Good stuff.
I'm Sly Stone. If I have to say one name, I gotta say Sly Stone. He's my big
Sly
hero.
Stone.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, but just very quickly, I'm out of time. How would you describe your upcoming performance in Singapore as part of the Mosaic Festival? What kind of a show do you want to bring on?
Well, it's so exciting to be here because we've been everywhere almost, but we have never been to this part of the world, so it's really, really exciting.
Well, you're certainly missing a lot in this world. Well, thanks so much, guys, for dropping in this morning. And if you also want to party your heart out, be sure to catch these guys in action at the Mosaic Festival tomorrow night at the Esplanade Theater Studio. Tickets still available from sistig.com.sg, or you can call them on the number. We need to bring this up, 6348-5555. Once again, some incredible music coming up this weekend at the Mosaic Festival. So do head on down and check them out in action. And before I leave you, let's get a quick check on our top story that we're tracking this morning. Asian markets have opened to the upside after suffering sharp losses yesterday. Investors cheered by gains on Wall Street overnight. U.S. stocks saw a modest rebound as investors bought into oversold issues, and the uptick comes on the back of a global rout in stocks triggered by a weak outlook for the American economy. Well, I guess that does it for me. And on that upbeat note, I wrap up Primetime Morning, and I leave you with some images, some fascinating sounds of this funky music. And in the meantime, the news continues right here on Channel News Asia. Do have a groovy morning.